Hello and welcome to the Animal Watchers, where we bring you the most amazing facts and stories about the natural world. In this video, we are going to show you the top 10 cutest animals that you should never touch and why. These animals may look adorable and harmless, but they have some surprising abilities and adaptations that make them dangerous to humans. So before you go petting one of these sweet creatures, make sure you watch this video till the end and find out why you should admire them from a safe distance. Number 10. Platypus. The platypus is one of the most unique animals on the planet. It is a mammal, but it lays eggs. It has a duck-like bill, a beaver-like tail, and webbed feet. It is also one of the few venomous mammals in the world. The male platypus has a spur on its hind leg that can inject a potent venom into its enemies. The venom can cause excruciating pain, swelling, and even death in some cases. The platypus venom is not used for hunting, but for defending itself from predators and rivals. The female platypus does not have a spur, but it can still bite hard with its sharp teeth. The platypus is also very shy and elusive, and prefers to stay away from humans. So if you ever see one in the wild, do not try to touch it or catch it. You might end up regretting it. Number 9. Koala. The koala is one of the most iconic animals of Australia. It is also one of the cutest animals in the world, with its fluffy fur, round ears, and big nose. It looks like a cuddly teddy bear that you would want to hug and squeeze. But don't let its appearance fool you. The koala is not as friendly as it seems. It can be very aggressive and territorial, especially during the mating season. It can scratch and bite with its sharp claws and teeth, which can cause serious injuries and infections. The koala is also known to carry a disease called chlamydia, which can be transmitted to humans through urine or saliva. Chlamydia can cause eye infections, pneumonia, infertility, and even death in humans. The koala is also very picky about its food, and only eats eucalyptus leaves, which are toxic to most animals. So, even if you manage to get close to a koala, do not feed it anything else or try to pet it. You might end up harming yourself or the koala. Number 8. Hedgehog. The hedgehog is a small mammal that belongs to the same family as porcupines and echidnas. It has a cute face, a pointed nose, and a round body covered with spines. The spines are not poisonous, but they are very sharp and can easily pierce through skin and clothing. The hedgehog uses its spines as a defense mechanism against predators and threats. When it feels threatened, it curls up into a ball and exposes its spines outward. It can also roll into a ball and roll away from danger. The hedgehog is not aggressive by nature, but it can be very defensive if provoked or disturbed. It can also carry diseases such as salmonella, leptospirosis, and rabies, which can be transmitted to humans through bites or scratches. The hedgehog is also illegal to keep as a pet in some countries, such as Australia and New Zealand. So if you ever encounter a hedgehog in the wild or in captivity, do not try to touch it or pick it up. You might end up hurting yourself or the hedgehog. Number 7. Dingo. The dingo is a wild dog that lives in Australia and Southeast Asia. It is closely related to wolves and domestic dogs, but it has some distinct features that make it different from them. It has a lean body, a bushy tail, erect ears, and a reddish-brown coat. It also has a high-pitched howl that can be heard over long distances. The dingo is a highly intelligent and social animal that lives in packs and hunts cooperatively. It can adapt to various habitats and climates, and can survive on different types of food sources. The dingo is also very curious and playful, which makes it look like a friendly dog that you would want to pet and play with. But don't be deceived by its dog-like appearance and behavior. The dingo is still a wild animal that has not been domesticated by humans. It can be very unpredictable and aggressive, especially when it feels threatened or hungry. It can attack humans with its powerful jaws and teeth, which can cause severe injuries and even death in some cases. The dingo is also known to carry diseases such as distemper, parvovirus, and rabies, which can be transmitted to humans through bites or saliva. The dingo is also considered a pest and a threat to livestock and wildlife in some areas, and is often hunted and culled by humans. So if you ever see a dingo in the wild or in a sanctuary, do not try to touch it or feed it. You might end up being its next meal. Number 6. Bottlenose Dolphin. The bottlenose dolphin is one of the most popular and well-known marine mammals in the world. It is also one of the most intelligent and charismatic animals in the world, with its sleek body, long snout, and friendly smile. It can communicate with other dolphins using sounds and gestures, and can also learn and perform complex tasks and tricks. It can also interact with humans in a playful and cooperative way, which makes it a favorite attraction in aquariums and marine parks. The bottlenose dolphin is also known to help humans in distress, such as fishermen, divers, and swimmers, by rescuing them from sharks or guiding them to safety. But not all bottlenose dolphins are friendly and helpful to humans. Some of them can be very aggressive and violent, especially when they are in the wild or in captivity. They can attack humans with their strong tails, which can cause bruises and fractures. They can also bite humans with their sharp teeth, which can cause infections and diseases. Some bottlenose dolphins have even been reported to kill humans by drowning them or ramming them with their heads. The bottlenose dolphin is also known to have a dark side when it comes to its sexual behavior. It can rape other dolphins or even humans by forcing them to mate with them. It can also kill other dolphins or animals for fun or for dominance. So if you ever encounter a bottlenose dolphin in the wild or in captivity, do not try to touch it or swim with it. You might end up being its victim or its toy. Number 5. Pufferfish. The pufferfish is a type of fish that belongs to the same family as porcupinefish and boxfish. It has a round body, large eyes, and 4 teeth that form a beak-like mouth. It also has spines that cover its body, which are usually hidden under its skin. The pufferfish is famous for its ability to inflate itself when it feels threatened or scared. It can swallow water or air and expand its body up to 3 times its normal size. This makes it look bigger and more intimidating to its predators. It also exposes its spines outward, which can deter or injure its enemies. The pufferfish is also notorious for being one of the most poisonous animals in the world. Almost all parts of its body contain a toxin called tetrodotoxin, which is 1,200 times more deadly than cyanide. A single pufferfish can kill up to 30 humans with its poison. There is no antidote for tetrodotoxin, and the symptoms include numbness, paralysis, respiratory failure, and death within minutes or hours. The pufferfish is considered a delicacy in some countries, such as Japan and China, where it is prepared by specially trained chefs who remove the poisonous parts of the fish. However, even a slight mistake can result in fatal consequences for the consumers. The pufferfish is also sometimes kept as a pet in aquariums by some hobbyists who are fascinated by its appearance and behavior. However, this is not recommended as the pufferfish can be very difficult to care for and can pose a serious risk to humans and other animals. So if you ever see a pufferfish in the wild or in captivity, do not try to touch it or eat it. You might end up being poisoned or killed by it. Number 4. Leopard Seal. The leopard seal is a type of seal that lives in the Antarctic region. It is the second largest seal in the world after the elephant seal and can grow up to 3 meters long and weigh up to 600 kilograms. It has a slender body, a long head, a short fur coat, and dark spots on its back and sides that resemble those of a leopard. It also has powerful jaws and teeth that can crush bones and shells. The leopard seal is an apex predator that feeds on various types of prey, such as fish, squid, penguins, seabirds, and even other seals. It is also one of the few animals that hunt humans on purpose. There have been several cases of leopard seals attacking humans who were diving or swimming near their territory. Some of these attacks resulted in serious injuries or death for the victims. The leopard seal is also very curious and playful, which makes it look like a friendly animal that you would want to interact with. However, this can be very dangerous as the leopard seal can mistake you for food or toy with you before killing you. The leopard seal is also very territorial and aggressive, especially during the breeding season when it defends. Number 3. Slow loris. The slow loris is a nocturnal primate that lives in the forests of Southeast Asia. It has a round head, large eyes, and a coat of various colors, depending on the species. The slow loris is the only venomous primate in the world. It produces a toxin in a gland on its arm, which it mixes with its saliva to create a deadly bite. The venom can cause severe pain, swelling, and even death in humans and other animals. The slow loris is also endangered by habitat loss and illegal wildlife trade. Many people capture them as pets or for traditional medicine, but they often suffer from injuries, infections, and stress. Therefore, you should never touch a slow loris, not only for your own safety, but also for their conservation. Number 2. Prairie Dog. The prairie dog is a herbivorous, burrowing ground squirrel that lives in the grasslands of North America. There are 5 species of prairie dogs, each with different coat colors and habitats. Prairie dogs live in underground burrows that have nurseries, sleeping quarters, toilets, and listening posts. They are social animals that form groups called towns, which can contain hundreds of individuals. They communicate with each other through vocalizations such as barks, howls, and snorts. Number 1. Red fox. The red fox is the largest of the true foxes and one of the most widely distributed mammals in the world. It is found in most of North America, Europe, Asia, and North Africa. The red fox has reddish-brown fur, a white belly, a black-tipped tail, and black ears and legs. It is an adaptable and opportunistic animal that can live in various habitats, such as forests, grasslands, deserts, mountains, and urban areas. 2. The red fox is an omnivorous and cunning hunter that feeds on rodents, rabbits, birds, insects, fruits, vegetables, and even garbage. It can also scavenge on carrion or steal food from other animals. The red fox is not a threat to humans, but it can be a nuisance to farmers and ranchers who raise poultry or livestock. Thanks for watching and have a good day.